Enough messing around with slow, painful launches that bleed your energy dry and leave you wondering if your startup will ever break through. Every second you waste going it alone, the market tightens like a noose. Competition grows, attention shrinks, and your chance to own a piece of the future slips through your fingers. You know it's brutal out there. Endless pitching, begging for visibility, fighting with the noise, but deep down you're screaming for something different, something explosive, something that shatters the usual startup grind and propels you forward in a way nobody else saw coming. Let's cut the crap. Solo hustle is dead. The real power lies in strategic partnerships, not just casual handshakes or empty collaborations, but in forging ruthless, symbiotic bonds with the right players who complete your mission, amplify your reach, and open doors you didn't even know existed. Here's the cold truth you're dying to hear. If your partnerships aren't built on brutal honesty, complementary strengths, and shared hunger, you're just trading cards in a losing game. The market won't wait for your slow-play startup waltz. It demands velocity, synergy, and a hunger-fueled alliance that makes your entry not just noticeable, but unavoidable. Stop wasting time finding partners who echo your weaknesses or distract you with their ego. Instead, obsessively hunt those whose gaps complement your edges and whose network connects to markets you can't touch alone. That's the secret sauce, building partnerships that are a damn force multiplier, not a casual freaking nod. Think bigger. Your next partnership should rip through isolation, crush your frustration, and inject a tsunami of resources, credibility, and scale into your launch. You want a market entry that feels like a damn explosion? You need to stop playing it safe and start being ruthless, selective, and strategic. Now listen closely. This is where most founders choke. They sign agreements, slap logos together, and call it a partnership. Nope. Real partnerships come with soul and spine. Demand transparency, set aggressive shared goals, and build relentless accountability. Treat your partners like co-founders, not fleeting side characters. Align interests so deeply that your success is literally impossible without each other. Create obsession-fueled moves that leverage each partner's customer base, technology, and capital. Go beyond joint press releases. Craft integrated product experiences, shared go-to-market campaigns, and co-created innovations that stun the competition awake. This is the path to explosive entry, one where customers don't just notice you, they choose you, trust you, and evangelize you like wildfire. And here's the kicker. The partnerships you're dreaming of aren't out there waiting for you to find them. They don't come to comfortable people who play it small. You have to break isolation, own your individuality fiercely, reject the tired comfort zones forced on you. Be the founder who runs through borders, who builds bridges over chasms others stare at, who attacks complexity with simple, brutal collaboration. When you embrace strategic partnerships the right way, you tap into the primal power of multiplication. Suddenly, your startup isn't a lonely island. It's a global nexus, an unstoppable player that transcends geography, sectors, and traditional barriers. You don't just enter the market, you redesign it. So here's the order. Stop wasting time alone. Inventory your real weaknesses and pain points. Zero in on partners who fill those gaps with strengths you envy. Build trust until your partnership is tougher than any competitor's product. Get violently accountable. Set goals so big you have to lean on each other to survive. Fuse your ventures until your joint value eclipses anything either of you could build solo. Then strike fast, hit hard, and rewrite the rules of market entry with a bang that echoes forever. This isn't a game for the faint-hearted or the shy. This is for the few who reject mediocre paths and forge their own destiny. Those who know the world is just a fragile illusion waiting to be shattered by the right alliance. This is your shot to explode into the market with a force so fierce that no one can ignore you. Make the partnership your weapon, your rocket fuel, your unstoppable surge. Build the future together, because you were never meant to do this alone. Get out there, connect, partner, destroy barriers. Own your launch like the revolution it has to be.